biggest misconception diet culture sold us is that you need to be miserable in order to lose fat. And for years, I struggled with restrictive eating, and I thought that the only way to lose body fat is to be miserable. But I was wrong. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Jess and I teach you girls how to live a life without restrictions, heal from your binge eating and heal your relationship with food and body so that you can achieve your dream physique without feeling like giving up on your social life. This is something I struggle with a lot as a teenager and I want to help you women heal from the same thing as I did. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because it helps me a lot and I would love to have you join us. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for tuning into another video. So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you how you're going to be losing fat and tone up without feeling like you're gonna have to eat 1,200 calories, because you do not have to. The internet right now is exploded with how to lose fat as quick as possible, diet you should go on in 2025 and so on, but I want you to approach it in a balanced way. So let's get straight into the video. Common mistake I see every woman do, and I was doing too, is the fact that when it comes to fat loss, you only focus on fat loss and that's all. Eating as little as you can, hours of cardio, and you're not focusing on building muscle. And what happens is when you do that, you won't be building muscle. So when you lose body fat, you're like, oh shit, like now I need to build muscle. And also when you eat as little as possible, you do tend to lose a lot of muscle as well along the process because you're not fueling your body correctly. So you gotta focus on your weight training because that's what's gonna give you that toned look and that's what's gonna help you build muscle. So if your goal is to build muscle and look toned, then you need to let go of all the fears that you're gonna become bulky, because that's not gonna happen. It literally took me years to build muscle and I was so scared at first to build muscle because I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna get so bulky, but it's actually such a big myth and I wish more women knew that. Okay, so we know that on this channel we're all about balance. So to lose fat and tone up, you want to be adding foods rather than restricting. I know you may be thinking, Jess, why would I add foods if I'm trying to lose weight? You want to add more whole nutritious foods to your diet and eating more proteins. What's going to help you build muscle and tone up? If you're restricting food and if you're not eating enough carbs, that doesn't give you enough energy for your gym sessions, that doesn't give you enough energy to live your life, and you're going to hate everything. Like, yes, you may be losing weight for the first 2-3 weeks, but then you're going to be wanting to eat all the carbs once 2 or 3 weeks have gone by. So you want to make sure that you are doing it in a sustainable way, and by doing it in a sustainable way, that means you're not restricting food and you're not taking away food groups, you're just adding more whole nutritious foods. So if you want to lose fat and tone up in 2025 and you want to make it sustainable, then focus on an overall healthy, balanced lifestyle rather than a quick fix. For freeze, we'll be prioritizing weight training over cardio. Now I know everyone that's afraid of weight training will be like, I'm not doing that. Trust me when I say if you prioritize weight training, you will actually make more results towards losing fat and building a toned body rather than doing cardio every day. With your workout plan, you want to be focusing on the areas you want to turn up more. So if you want to turn up your legs more, you want to make sure you implement more leg days in your training plan during the week rather than having upper body days. So the areas you want to turn up the most, that's the ones you want to be working out the most throughout the week. Number 4, measuring your progress. So if your goal is to lose fat and tone up, you want to be measuring your progress. I cannot emphasize this enough because I don't see people measuring their progress. This is something I do with my clients because it's so important, because it's what is going to keep you accountable and remind you of your overall goal every week. Because how many times have you been saying, oh, I want to lose X amount of weight, and then you're not tracking it in any way, and then you almost forget about the goal. It's kind of like floating up in the air. Goal is just out there and it's not happening because you're not measuring your progress. So take time to take progress pictures every week, to check in with yourself and be like, okay, what have I missed out on this week? What have I been doing this week? What can I do next week that will help me get closer to my goal? So if you review your goals each week and you track your progress, you're more likely to stick to your goals and actually are going to be able to see what went well, what went wrong, and what you can do the week ahead to make sure that you achieve your goals. Consistency is the name of the game. Number 5, staying consistent. I have a lot of people come to me saying, I'm finding it really hard to achieve my goals, and then they say, oh, I started weight training and then I gave up, and then I started again and then I gave up, and I'm not achieving weight loss or toning up. And that's because if you're being consistent for 4 weeks and then you take an 8-week break and then you start again, that's not you being consistent. Because if you give up after 4 weeks, that's when the consistency starts building. At that 4-week mark is when you need to keep pushing in order to make progress. I always say to people, it usually takes around 12 weeks to make progress and to see it. At the 4-week mark, I want you to be staying consistent. and I want you to force yourself to be like, okay, I'm actually gonna work on staying consistent in the gym, pushing myself, getting stronger each week, and actually showing up on the days I'm not motivated, because consistency is the best thing you can build. And I promise you, if you stay consistent, there is no way you're not going to be making progress. Number 6, which is the last tip, and I actually think this is genuinely the best thing anyone can say to you in a video about weight loss and toning up, because a lot of the times it's very calorie focused. Make sure you do this, make sure you do that, make sure you're 100% on track. Make it a lifestyle, not a quick fix. I have always made my fitness journey a quick fix, but it is a lifestyle. If you want to tone up your body and lose fat, you want to make sure that you're doing it in a sustainable way, you're doing it in a healthy way, so that you're able to enjoy food, enjoy your social events, enjoy your life, still be able to go out with your friends. Because if you're doing it as a quick fix, after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, let's say you've achieved your weight loss goal, you will then end up binge eating. You then end up going back to all the social events you missed out on, and your body is literally going to gain all the weight back. Because if you're doing it in a sustainable way, your body's not going to like it. So I know building it in a sustainable way does take a bit more longer, but here's my point of view. When you lose weight fast, you will also lose muscle. So if you want to achieve a toned body, then you don't want to be losing muscle. Not about getting there as fast as you can. It's not about losing 5 kilos as fast as you can. It's about keeping it off and being able to enjoy it in the process. So with that said, these were my top tips for you and the things that I would do if I wanted to lose weight and tone up in 2025. So thank you guys for watching this video. And if you're someone that needs help on their fitness journey, and you're someone that actually wants to achieve weight loss and a toned body in a sustainable, balanced way without binging, without feeling like they have to give up their favorite foods, and actually being able to get away from that all or nothing mentality like my clients did, then please feel free to fill in the link below for online coaching inquiries, and I'll get back to you in 24 hours so we can have a chat about how we can achieve your goals together in a sustainable and balanced way. Thank you guys for watching.